welcome. My goal in life is to become your local astrology ferryman. The person you come to when you want to better your life and you don't know who to talk to. For when you're going to school and you have all these friends and you don't know who the most important should be. When you're speaking to one person and you're asking yourself, man, should I be talking to this person? Is this person going to influence me in a positive way down the line? They're just like me, they're in school, they're learning about stuff, they have positive outlook, but are they going to fall apart? Am I going to be able to understand why? That's the big thing. Are you going to be able to understand why? If you can understand why someone is disappearing, that makes you feel empowered. You're going to feel empowered. But for example, if you don't know why someone is disappearing, you're going to feel disempowered. A really nice way to have that empowered energy when someone is just going is to do your due diligence and ask yourself, you have to dig deep. Seriously, you have to dig deep down inside. And you have to ask yourself, does this person really understand my perspective? Do I really understand their perspective? If the answer comes back yes, then you go deeper. You go deeper. You always go deeper. There's always another level. For me, being the astrology ferryman, having that type of vibe, the way you go deeper is you look at a person's birth chart. If someone is really aggressive, but it doesn't really align with their birth chart, but you love them because they're cool, then you can accept that. Yes, even if it's not cool with your birth chart. It's not that important. But take everything seriously. Take everything seriously. If you're speaking to someone and they're not super compatible with you, but you feel them, that's awesome. But if you guys have altercations, consider the fact that the reason the altercation happened is there's inconsistencies with that person's characteristics associated with you. That's where the ferryman comes in. Because I don't have to have a bias. I don't have to be like, oh, this person is your wife or your best friend or your cousin. You understand? When you're in school and you're looking at all these people and you're asking yourself, why don't I speak to this person? Do something for me. You ask your friend to ask that person when their birthday or year is, or find it on Facebook. I don't care how you find it. Just do it. You find the person's birthday and their birthday, that's it, okay? That is it. That's it. I'm not asking for the world here. I'm not saying, oh, get her time of birth and blah, no one cares. Honestly, we're not going that deep. It's important that you use this as a tool for yourself. So you ask for this person's birthday or find it on Facebook, because I'm sure that person that you don't want to talk to, that you feel like you should talk to, has a birth chart, has a birthday, has a Facebook. It's not that hard to find that. And the cool thing is that once you find that birthday and you associate that birthday with that person, you don't have to think about it anymore. Because either their vibes are really cool with yours or they're not. And then that awkward energy that you guys have gravitating towards each other, Like, oh, that person's not as cool as me, but they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I have to talk to them. Will fade. It will inevitably fade. And you'll realize, I don't really need to manifest this person in my life anymore because they're not perfect. My idea of them is perfect. So their facial structure, their body structure is perfect. But my ideal of them is not who they are. I've looked at their personality. I am free. You can free yourself. So having that energy from a ferryman conduit, a local one, such as myself, I'm here on Earth, here talking to you. So I'm just a conduit. I don't know shit. Everyone looks at astrology. A lot of people do. Billions of people do. Hundreds, thousands of them. There's a shitload of astrologers out there. There's people that know a shitload more than me. But my point, my purpose, is to help with when you see that person or that thing that you like. My purpose is to be on that boat with you. You pay me my dues with your attention, okay? You give me that eye contact. You give me that five messages, 5 to 10 messages, and I will tell you, you should stay away from this person. Or I will tell you, this person would be an awesome person for you to talk to. How many times in your life do you think that you possibly missed out on something that could have been perfect? Because you were indecisive. Should I go talk to that person or shouldn't I? What if that person was perfect for you, but they're gone now? Perfect way to have known would be to have checked out their birth chart, and then you would have known before anything happened. And there's no pain there. Versus you don't know, and then you're just completely like, oh my god, should I or shouldn't I? And then you're like, oh, well, they're gone now. It's too late. Whoops, right? Right or wrong, seriously. Right or wrong? Ask yourself. First off, everyone knows their sun sign. You could at least ask that, or ask your friend what their sun sign is. Everyone knows that. Most people do. Say 89% of people know their sun sign. But that's not really where the magic happens. The magic happens below the sun sign. So I want to help you guys all understand that if you face that person and you look at them like another human, because we are all God embodying himself on planet Earth. We are all gods embodying our Father in heaven, nurtured by our mother on earth. You know this. Everybody understands this is truth. Call him whatever you want. Call him God. You can call him whatever. It doesn't matter what you call him. But we are all that thing. That spirit. You can call it spirit, whatever you want to call it. So, if you want to go in the right direction, that narrow path, you got to know what not to step into. It's very important. And of course, if you do step in the wrong, then know so. And knowing such will empower you to stay balanced. You stay balanced in life, there is no contrast. There's always contrast in life. But what I'm saying is that there is no surprising contrasts. Everything is expected, and that's what we need. That's what we're lacking, in my opinion, in society, is the ability to expect something bad to happen, wherever that may be. So you can safely expect something bad to happen when you're associating yourself with someone you're not as compatible with. That's reasonably true. And that's comfortable. So if you can expect something like that, then there's less fear. There's less fear associated with something that you know is going to happen. So that gives you more time to focus on what you want to happen. It's just like having a stick, for example. We can call birth charts this stick, this balancing stick. You know how people walk on those tight ropes? How do you think they stay up? By knowing what's going to hurt them, what's going to make them feel uncomfortable, what's going to make them feel empowered. They're holding that stick. Step by step, we get better in life. Not necessarily in small spurts, but step by step, right? So there's this moving forward energy, motion in life. Day by day, we get older. The older we get, the more we lose the ability to do things that we have been able to do in the past, depending on how hard we focus on them. We step away from some things that are important to us, we step towards things that are important to us, some things that aren't important to us, and we lose the things that are important to us in the background. So where's your balance? Do you have more weight pushing you towards a more uncomfortable state, or do you have more weight pushing you towards a comfortable state? Do you know? Should you know? Yes, you should know. If you're leaning more towards the positive or the negative, you should definitely know this. Because if you don't, no one's going to give a damn. No one even cares how you're doing. No one really cares about you. No one really cares about me. No one really cares about other people. We all care about self. We are all God experiencing self, not experiencing other people's self. We're God experiencing self. I'm expressing outward. This is my life. This is my picture. This is my movie. Everything that happens here is mine to own, to characterize, to manifest with. Is my power, is my inevitable energy. It's all mine. So yeah, that's cool. That's all me, though. It's cool, but it's all me. Me speaking on videos, that's all me. The 700 views on my videos, that's you guys though. You know, I really appreciate that. Damn, that's so cool. So grateful for you guys, you know? I just want everyone to be able to find happiness and to have that stick balancing them forward. When you fall, it's gonna hurt, so don't fall. It will hurt when you fall. Everybody has fallen. But it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, right? But don't fall. I mean, I fall all the time. But for me, I believe that the more times you fall, the stronger you are when you get up. The more mistakes you make in your life, the better person you're gonna be the next day. The more you struggle, the more you'll be able to fight through struggle. So that's kind of cool. But it's not necessarily good. Maybe one day I want to not have to struggle. But I don't see that in the future anytime soon. Unless I make amazing food like a chef, unless I can have 1 billion people watching me and paying me like $500,000 each a day, I'm not gonna stop, okay? That is ridiculous. There's no way in hell any of that's gonna happen. And so me, personally, I'm gonna just keep messing up. Because I know that I love messing up anyway. But I have decreased my possibilities of messing up because I have associated astrology with my life. My life, for example, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, feminine. My Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, masculine. I know this, so if something weird happens in my relationship, I can associate it with that, and I can try to work with it. Try to run with the punches. It be like water. I can be like water now. So if something bad happens, I can become that bad thing and reflect off of it, and then change my opinion on it, and then become something else. So that's cool. That's key. So when you get influenced by someone in a negative way and you wonder why, it's probably because in an aspect of their relationship that you're sharing with them, you're not necessarily compatible with that person. And that inconsistency with characteristics can lead to emotional turmoil. But it's not forever. It won't last forever. It's only going to last so long. It's just like getting a shot. You know, it hurts when the needle goes in. And then when they plunge the shit in your skin, but after that, it's over. Unless there's side effects. Then we're not talking about that. Cut, please. There's no side effects. But still though, just follow what you feel is right in your life. And I will do the same for me. And I pray that you guys go into the right direction. And I pray that I go in the right direction. And I'm just so glad that you guys are here. Thank you for providing space for me. If you guys want to learn more about yourself, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Patreon. You guys know the links. My name, Antuan Ebanks. Take your time with life, and it'll take its time with you. And if you don't, you're gonna fall off the tightrope. So, this is your local ferryman signing off. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a beautiful present.